it's no secret the price of everything around us is going up thanks to inflation, from gas to groceries. It's all just very worrisome. And luckily, Kara's here with some tips on how we can fill our buggy on a budget. I think we could do a whole week-long series on ways that we can try and save this summer.
Would you like me to do that?
I would love that.
I'll do it. I mean, I just tip a day.
Yes.
Kara's here to give you a tip a day.
I would love that.
I just referred to myself in the third person. I'm sorry about that.
So I had my niece unexpectedly come in town, as you know. We had already a lot of groceries, but I picked up just some little things, cheese, crackers, whatever. Long story short, 3 bags, $100. I mean, it's crazy, and we're here to help you. So get your pen and paper out. Kara's got some great ideas on how to save.
Great ideas on how to save. And we were talking about this in the meeting yesterday because there are so many different areas of our lives that we all need to kind of tighten up on.
Yes.
It's getting a little tough. All right, so this first tip is to tap into your local farmers market. So you may be surprised by some of the food prices at farmers markets around you. Farmers are able to sell for cheaper because they obviously are cutting out the shipping costs and the middleman. So you can find a local market near you with a simple goods search. There's one right next to my house. There's so many obviously in the city and in the suburbs and around. You'll be able to find one. Or also you can utilize like international markets, the DeKalb farmers markets. Their prices tend to be a little bit cheaper on some things like meats and those kinds of things.
Yeah, that is a great idea. And plus I love going on a beautiful Saturday or Sunday and kind of roaming the aisles, taking your groceries.
Support local anyway.
Fun, yes.
Yeah, support your local farmers. All right, this next one is make the freezer aisle your best friend. So this is important when shopping for produce. Frozen fruits and vegetables are not only cheaper than fresh produce, but they also last longer, so you won't have to worry about throwing it out. How many times does that happen to us? Rotten berries, green slimy things at the end of the week. I mean, I read a funny tweet one time that said, I just go to, I buy 2 things of lettuce to throw them out at the end of the week. That's how I feel.
Is that Lisa France? I love her.
I love you, Lisa.
We love you, Lisa, if you're watching.
Frozen foods are a good alternative for people who are concerned about chemicals and pesticides as well if you're not buying organic.
That is a great solution. Also, this bugs me, and we're going to have some solutions because we were talking about it also in our meeting about how to save money this summer when the kids are old enough to be home, but they want to always order out. Uber Eats, no.
Sure.
In the freezer, I'm like, guys, take a minute and look even at the frozen treats. Like I got little taquitos for them to put in the toaster oven.
Yeah.
You know, the frozen waffles, things for breakfast. There are so many solutions. Don't let them be lazy and just, you know,
or tell them.
Pick up the phone and
kids
start
also
ordering.
love a list, I found. So maybe if you do a list, like make yourself eggs, check.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Don't burn the house down.
Okay. Well, there's that.
This is another helpful tip, and it sounds exhausting, and a lot of you might be like, well, I would do that if I had time, but mapping out your week's meals. So this technique helps you edit down your shopping list and your weekly essentials. When you plan your meals in advance, you're more likely to just buy only the things you need, and then the hard part, discipline yourself not to buy anything else. I also read an article that said shop in your pantry, which I thought was a very good tip. Like go in and see what meats you may have had frozen for months that you need to use, or you know, pasta or whatever you might have that you can use.
Right. Oh, I did that the other day, just like kind of cleaning and organizing your soups. I know this isn't really soup season, but you know, I ended up finding some white beans and put chicken in the crock pot. And it was okay. I'll be honest with you, it wasn't spectacular, but it was inexpensive.
Well, sometimes you don't like what you can shop in your own pantry,
but
it's necessary.
it was healthy and it was okay.
Yeah. Okay. This next one, take advantage of new age couponing. So this is important. Leave your grandma's paper coupon method behind.
Okay.
Or you can. I mean, sometimes it's better than nothing. But there are so many better options. Use a cashback app like Ibotta and fetch rewards to earn cash back after grocery shopping trips. If you've already done your shopping, snap pictures of your receipts. You can scan that barcode at the bottom and get the money taken off prior. You can do that at Chick-fil-A too. You can.
I love that.
But you can't, I mean, I think a lot of people don't utilize these like Cartwheel at Target and those things, and then you can get money back and you can get coupons for your next purchase. So
I didn't know about that.
Walmart has one. Lots of grocery stores have them. I'm trying to think. I just avoid Target altogether because I will spend too much money.
Yeah, I will too.
Yeah.
By the way, what I want to know, okay, so on my computer, this little thing called Honey pops up.
Okay.
So it's like you could save X amount using this Honey. Would you dive into Honey on your next Tech Tuesday?
I will. I think I've
'Cause
heard that advertised on some podcasts I listen to, and I think it automatically searches for coupons with whatever you buy. So if you,
It
I'm not
does.
positive, but I think if you like have the basically like a QR code, it will just scan it.
But
and
I
take
need
off.
to know. I need to know
Yeah, okay,
exactly how to use it.
Maybe that's what we'll
Easy.
do next. We'll do the top like 5 apps to save money
Okay.
while shopping. Okay.
I would love
All right.
that.
Buy store brands. So generic brands are usually much cheaper than name brands and are normally just as good. So be open to trying store brands. Even if it means breaking from your favorite chips or your favorite coffee creamer, maybe just throw that coffee creamer out. It's very expensive right now.
It is right
I mean,
now.
use it, don't throw it out, but I mean, just stop using it.
You know what I did?
know.
So I buy still my favorite, which is
Sure.
kind of pricey, but then I also buy like half and half.
Yeah.
And I'll do a little bit and a little bit. So it's flavored mixed with just regular
Sure.
cream.
Also, when you go to
right?
restaurants, just throw a bunch of extra stuff in your bag.
Well,
That is
you heard it
the-
here, folks. How to save
Listen,
or steal. We're
I
kidding.
can no,
We're
I
kidding.
can say
Guys, we're kidding.
My
Don't write
parents
in.
owned a restaurant for a long time. My dad said we got to pay for the extra toilet paper that people.
The people.
There's all these things you have to account for. So
Yes,
anyway,
like the sugar
if you need an extra
packets.
packet of sugar.
Yeah, you guys don't do
yourself.
that. We're totally
Help
kidding.
yourself.
Don't do that. Okay, so if there are tricks that you use when you're grocery
Mm-hmm.
shopping, please share them with us. We would love, love, love to make sure that we are all able to save some money this summer, but still, of course, have a whole lot of fun. But Kara's going to be working on that.
I
Series
will.
long.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do
Summer
it. I'll be
of
back tomorrow.
summer of savings.
Summer of Sam. Is that what you're about? To
No.
That's like